Hey y'all. So, I'm gonna review the NXT premiere for April 13th, 2021. This felt like a soft reset of NXT. Maybe not a full reset, but it is a soft reset of NXT. The first night going unopposed on the one thing. Well, technically that's not true. But but the first night in a while going solo on USA Network on a new night and a post. So I didn't think I'd be saying this, but I'm excited to check out the rating tomorrow and see what they do and everything. I won't check them out personally, but I'm excited to hear about the ratings and how NXT did and everything. I expect them to do really good. Maybe not break a million like some people said about NXT and AEW, but I expect them to do really good. Though we got Karen Cross to kick up the show. He basically cuts the face from here saying, "Hey, Balor's one of the greatest NXT champions of all time. Ever since he stepped in this ring, ever since he stepped in a ring, in any company, champions sit far and wherever he goes. But time waits for no man. And what he thought was a weakness, I use for fuel. It makes me stronger. Emotion makes me stronger. And just as an aside, I'd love to see someone cut that line of dialogue, but replace Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi in the frame. That'd be good with me. But we get him talking about how great Balor is. We get him talking about how he wants to be a fighting champion, how he's gonna open the floodgates to anyone who wants to step up to him, but he is gonna put them down. He is gonna mow them down. And I was thinking, and I thought we'd get an NXT title match tonight because I thought I saw that advertised on Twitter, but it was the Cruiserweight Championship, not the NXT Championship. Still, I expected someone to come out. I know it was a young side, but I expected maybe someone like a Keith Lee to come out and challenge him for the NXT title because I mean they have unfinished business on it seems like. But he's on the main roster now, unfortunately. And I don't know when he's gonna I don't know if he's gonna end up back in NXT. Balor did and it was much better for it. But that may just be a once in a blue moon type of thing. Honestly, I don't know how anyone could be excited for call-ups to the main roster or something. I don't know how anyone can still be excited for that. But I'm getting off track a little. So it was a good promo by Karen Cross. Then I think we got a match between. Oh no, we got a match between Ian Ruff and Aletha Scott, and this was a really good match. One of the matches of the night. One of the matches of the night on the show. So we got Ian versus Swerve, and this was like I say, this was just a great match, great grudge match, great high flying, technical wrestling by these two men, as you would expect. But in the end, And they have like a 15-20 minute match too. This was no throwaway match. But in the end, they sort of got wins. And I just realized that I started saying that I got some a little confused. The match we got to kick off the show was Santos Escobar is doing an open challenge for the Cruiserweight title. This is what I was thinking was going to happen with the NXT title, but we got Santos Escobar is doing an open challenge, and Kushida accepts. This was the other one of the two great matches on this show. Kushida accepts the open challenge. They have a great back and forth contest, but in the end, Kushida rolls up Escobar, which I didn't. Escobar, which I didn't expect that to happen, but he rolled up Escobar and got the victory, and he is now the NXT Cruiserweight Champion. I feel a little bad for him because I said at the end of this match, Wade was saying that he's worked so hard for this opportunity. It was either Wade or Beth Phoenix. They were saying he worked so hard for this opportunity, and I just said, he worked so hard to get to the middle. Which, no disrespect, but that is the middle of the card. But I am excited to see Kushida get more TV time. I don't know what happened with Samanadi. I mean, they started him off great. He had a good undefeated streak. He had a great match with Paul Cruz on an NXT. But then he just sort of fell off. He just sort of fell off the match. At one point, I thought he was going to feud with Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era. And I guess he did for a couple weeks. But I don't know. He just fell off the radar for some reason, which wasn't a good look. But now I think he's kind of getting on his feet a little bit, which is good. I mean, he deserves more than the Cruiserweight title. No disrespect, and Santos did and I'm gonna call him Santos from now on because I can't say his last name. His last name without sounding like an idiot. So Santos did a got to elevate that title, but at the end of the day, it's still a middle of the card title. It's a great title, and the men who hold that deserve it, but it is like the middle of the road title. But like I say, I am excited to see where this goes. We got Raquel Gonzalez. Then, oh no, actually before that, we got Pete Dunne is doing another open challenge, I guess you could say. We got him saying he's the best technical wrestler in the world. He beat Kushida. As an aside, I would love to see those two men go at it for the Cruiserweight title. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We had him saying, hey, I'm the best technical wrestler in the world. You want to prove me otherwise? Step up and prove it to me. You know where to find me. Which I don't think he has any interest in title. I just think he wants to be the best. Which I think is a good look. We don't get too many people like that nowadays. Next up, we had Raquel Gonzalez, the new NXT Women's Champion, come out come out to just say the Division now, EO was a great champion, but this Division, as he's going to be a fighting champion and all that, we had the debuting Frankie Frankie Monet. Frankie Monet. We had a debut with Frankie Monet from Taya Valkyrie and Impact Wrestling. And as an aside, isn't he supposed to be in jail for murder? Isn't? Because we keep kayfabe around here. But seriously, I am excited to see where this goes, to see what they can do. I have no idea why they changed their name, but I guess they can pay. I guess they can pay out the name, Frankie is Monet and everything like that. They can pay out that, so that'd be pretty good, I guess. Well, novelty quit, I think, but that'd be pretty good, I guess. I am excited to see what they can do. And then we got something I genuinely didn't expect. Take notes, man. Take notes, man. We got the return of Rhea Ripley to NXT with the Raw Women's title. New Raw Women's Champion Rhea Ripley beat Asuka for that title at WrestleMania. So we got that, and I was genuinely surprised by that. I was gasping. I was surprised by that. We got her stepping in the ring with Raquel Gonzalez, and they embraced in the ring. It was a great moment. I mean, kayfabe aside, it was, time we saw these women, they were trying to kill each other in a woman standing match. But that aside, this was a great moment. They sold a King Championships, the Raw Women's title and the NXT title, the Raw Women's Champion and the NXT Champion in the same ring. And then we got the SmackDown Women's Champion, the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair coming out. Bianca Belair's here. We got her coming out and celebrating with the two. We got a photo in the background of those three women in NXT, that time in NXT. It may have been a small thing. I don't expect them to ever follow up on it, but I really appreciated this. I mean, for those women to come back to NXT, the pay that made them, and to just show some love. I mean, show some appreciation for NXT and for each other. I thought that was great. It was more than Saya did, I could say. So when C came down NXT and just beat everyone, some people see didn't deserve to beat, but I digress. This was a great moment, maybe moment of the night for me. This was such an emotional moment. This was not really a payoff, I don't guess, but this was still a great touching moment to see. Speaking of that, I skipped right over Frankie Monet's promo, didn't I? Frankie Monet basically said, "Hey, you're champion of my division. Congratulations for being champion of my division. But you are going to see me every single Tuesday. You are going to see me a lot more. So I'm excited to see what they can do." After that, we get Robert Stone and Io backstage, and they're looking for William Regal. I forget why, but they're looking for Regal. And Mercedes Martinez comes up and said, "Hey, where's my money?" Because Robert Stone owes us some money. Said, "Hey, where's my money?" And Robert Stone says, "Hey, I don't know where your money is." He chokes Aida, gets up against the wall, and then this behemoth of a woman who turned out to be a member of the Robert Strong brand. Her name just escaped me, but she is the behemoth of a woman. I mean, she stands literally, she stands toe to toe with Mercedes Martinez, and I think that's great. I mean, I'm already invested. I already want to see the two women go one on one. I'm invested. And then they do when basically Mercedes Martinez squats her. I would have liked that match to be a little bit younger, to be more of a showcase, but we got Mercedes Martinez just crossing her, so that was good for what it was. In the promo bit beforehand, Mercedes Martinez said to her, "You want to step to me?" And the other woman said, "I'm sorry, I can't remember her name." But the other woman said, "I don't want to step to you. I want to step on you." And that just really got me invested. Um, but yeah, that was a fine. These were fine segments. It was a fine episode of NXT to kill out the. Oh, MSK. MSK also defended the tag team titles against Drake Maverick and Karrion Dane. Afterwards, Imperium attacked Karrion Dane, which I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. Maybe we can get the old Karrion Dane back, and he turned on Drake Maverick because it's odd pairing, and I got great, but this odd pairing tag team isn't working for me. In our main event, we get a mixed tag. The way faces Bronson Reed, Dexter Lumis, Indy Hardwell, and oh no, not Indy Hardwell, Salty Blackheart. But they do Yosemite, or you got in there. They face Salty Blackheart and Ember Moon, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. This was a good match. Not as good as I thought it would be, but it was a good match. It was basically a girlfriend squash match. I mean, the only thing I remember about that, well, the two things I remember about that, was um, was Indy Hartwell flopping around like a fish, trying to get that team to pick up and making kissy faces at him, which I'm not into that pairing at all. Which it was fun for a while. I mean, Indy Hardwell acting like a yup drug teenage girl. I mean, it was fun for a while, but I'm not into this pairing at all. Um, Basically, you've got Bronson Reed. The other part I remember this match, Bronson Reed hitting his tsunami onto Austin Theory and pinning Austin Theory, which, was what it was. Yeah, like I say, I was expecting more, but they only had 15 minutes, so what are you going to do? Um, but yeah, this was a good premiere of NXT, a solid premiere with two very solid matchups, and Casita and Santos and Eon and Eon and LA Scott. While on the subject, post match of Eon and LA Scott, Swerve wins, and then Eon just attacks him. I do not know why. It seemed like it would work better if it was the other way around. Like if Eon got the win, and if Swerve attacked him, so I don't know why that happened. But but in any case, I'm looking forward to the next match these two men have because these two men work well together. It just the psychology was a bit off to me. I don't know if someone can explain it better than me, but the psychology was just a bit off to me. Um, but yeah, this was a good episode of NXT, and yeah, like I say, I'm looking forward to seeing how it does, checking the rating tomorrow, and seeing how they did. I expect them to do real good. But well, guys, thank you for getting into my reviews. It's been longer than I thought it would be, but thank you for getting into my review, my mini rant, I guess. And have a good night.